very important to know that even as seemingly insignificant the choir uniform is, it has a way to influence your mind, how you look. And if you're not confident in how you look, and you're not happy with the way you feel about how you present yourself, it affects your ministration. It affects, how you minister, how you pour out yourself when you're ministering. You can take, if you're looking good, you can take your mind off it and put your mind on making sure that people are blessed. You're not worried about, all that. You look, okay. Thank you so much, Yano. That's very insightful, very insightful. There
So
was a
I think,
time that we had, we're in the same choir, just in case you are
yeah.
wondering. We wore robe for one of our concerts. And somebody was so blessed by the robe that they wanted us to wear it for their 50th birthday,
Wow.
by the oneness. I don't know whether you were in the choir at that time. So it was a new robe. So we wore it, and they felt so, just because of the uniformity, it just gives this halo feeling, like, especially robe,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and together. And it just somehow it authenticates your administration one way or the other. Because even if it's a spiritual thing, the heart of men, their soul has to be open to you, so for you to receive. That's the part of character. So just being together in the robe, there's this authentication it gives you, that there's oneness, there's unity. Please, let's listen to this one body, you know.
Right.
You understand? And yeah, the authority also. There's an authority that uniform gives you. Like, these people are one body, oneness, and they're singing with one voice. And that's like, it's just not one person, it's like a whole body singing oneness. So that's a level of authority it gives you. And then people give more respect, and their souls are more open, and then you can reach their spirit.
I
Yeah.
feel like
So,
that's a really good one. That means it just opens my mind to the fact that it goes beyond what you're wearing. A choir is one body. If somebody is singing way too high and the choir is down here, you have to
mhm,
come down and bring everybody together. So that's one thing about that. That's the definition of a choir. They sing
mhm,
together in
mhm,
oneness. It transcends. It's wearing the same uniform transcends the information or the identity outside to people. If not, if people are not well inclined about music and they just see
mhm,
you together, these people are singing together.
mhm,
So wearing uniform, I think most times when I was in Unilag, a lot of people always come at us and they're like, Spirit Spring, we call ourselves Spirit Spring then. Spirit Spring choir, you people used to do too much. So there is such, they admire it, they see love. After the service, we come together, we take pictures, they see us together, you know, having to wear the same uniform. They are expecting, oh, what's Spirit Spring wearing on Sunday? What
mhm,
uniform? What are they going to wear? How diverse are they going to be? In the sense
mhm,
that sometimes in uniform we wear like different things. We go from something neutral, something how would I put it? Different. It could be trad, it could be corporate, it could be casual.
so just mix and matches, but still together. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But once they see us, they want to listen to us. They see that, oh, it shows that we've had a meeting before to decide what to wear. So we are
Mhm,
coming back to you. It speaks really loud volume. Like, even for you to see an instrumentalist who
mhm,
isn't happens to be, let's say, a drummer.
mhm,
It's not convenient for a drummer to put on shirt and tie and
mhm,
dress corporate, and you are going to church to go and drum. But you see a drummer with such appearance because everyone is wearing it. It shows there is discipline.
mhm.
So you don't want to, I don't know if that's the right language to use. You don't want to mess with such a choir. You seeing
Exactly.
that everyone is disciplined. Everyone has it in mind that we are here for business. This is not a I'm not coming here to just drum and show my talent. We are
Absolutely.
together.
Yeah.
I
Mhm,
don't have to be the one at the front ball. So if I want to drum, I now roll my sleeves and maybe lose the button here so that I can drum very well. But you
mhm.
coming together as uniform because you understand the assignment. That's sweet volume.
Absolutely, yes, yes, because it means a lot of thought has gone into it, and these people
Mm-hmm.
are taking this serious. This means a lot to us. So it's the way you present yourself that people will take you. So
Right.
if you're wearing uniform, it means this thing is important to us. So once they'll perceive you as this is important to them, so we should take it seriously as well. So
Right.
that's very, that's what uniform does basically. So if you're coming to minister to people, it means this thing they are doing is important to them. It just opens them up more to you, and to the ministration and to God. And if you are ministering, that's what you want. You want people to be receptive of what you're doing. So anything you can do, if it's just uniform, why not? Because it makes people know that this is important to these people, which means we should take it seriously. And then let's talk about the place of diversity, because sometimes some choir leaders take it to the extreme. The same scarf, the same earring, the same, everything the same. So I don't know. Some people it might be okay, works for them, but I feel that there should be a need for diversity for people to express themselves because some people who are fashionistas, and to them, uniform is like putting them in a straight jacket. Like, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I think, like, what's the place of flexibility? Should we leave some things open, like shoes, like scarves? Some, or like the style you want to show, what's the room, what is too much and what is like too much straight jacket, like, which one is like stifling their creativity of fashionista or their divas. I know you get what I mean, like.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So the thing is, I love diversity, like express yourself. But wearing uniform, we can. The fact that we're wearing uniform does not mean we should not actually show God's work, like show God's beauty. Like,
Mhm,
if you are comfortable with what you're wearing, it speaks confidence. It helps you. I can't tell you how it helps you to. It just gives you that confidence, and especially when you wear something with like with the idea that, oh, I'm going to minister in this outfit, you know. But say diversity, I used to be really plain. I know I said that when I joined the choir, I like people thinking for me. That should tell you that
mhm,
it doesn't really matter to me. I don't care. My mom will
mhm.
be like, you can, but it's white and black now. She needs just to wear the white and the black. Is it just to wear the pink and the black? I just wear the shirt and black. But then at some point, I got to a choir and I'm wearing the same blue gown and white, blue and white. But this blue on this ladies is giving. You
Mhm,
get like you are. I'm like, where is the fashion coming from? Like, this is really nice on you. I know we are all wearing blue and white, blue gown, white.
mhm,
But the white you're wearing like a headpiece that is really nice, a gown
mhm,
that is really smart, not too tight, not it's it is modest, it is
mhm,
nice to minister, but you picked something that fits you. Like
mhm.
that's it just shows you are fashionable, even in uniform. So I had to up my game in the sense that more to the fact that before then I learned fashion design. So
Mhm,
at that point I was a fashion designer, or I am a fashion designer. So I get to actually make my outfit myself. So you pick navy blue gown and you pick whatever headpiece color.
mhm,
I will go and look for the style that I know that I am comfortable with. Like I know that if I step, like if I'm walking in a room, I'm not shy that navy blue gown. I don't know why I'm wearing navy blue gown. Ah,
mhm,
like what's this? But like I like the outfit itself.
mhm,
So a choir is streamlined to just a particular style. Say for instance, they actually pick the style. Maybe they're having a concert. They pick the
mhm,
style. They pick the material. I would suggest they should have someone who is fashionable, like who knows. Choristers have some choirs have some choirs have one chorister member, chorister that knows well about fashion.
yeah.
Can have them in charge of picking designs for. I have some choristers that I watch their content and I know that I even know the personal handle of the person that picks their uniform and then consult everybody to
Mhm,
talk about it. That one they are comfortable with it. So I've been in a choir where I actually made their wears for the concert, and it didn't just come up like that. We wanted something not too expensive. We wanted something that everyone would like. So even though we chose the same style, we sat down together to
Mm-hmm.
choose the style. So I gave them options from the fashion designer perspective. I gave
Mm-hmm.
them options that would be nice to young, big, small,
Okay.
medium, large, whatever size. And the guys too, I had options for them. So, but like coming together and we chose a style that everyone is going to like.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone would like it. So I feel
Okay.
like we can be uniform, but let's do it that everyone will like it. Like let's talk about it. Let's decide together. Let's make that
Absolutely.
decision together. Not that everybody this is time so and the young ones in the Gen Zs, or what would I say?
Mm-hmm.
Gen Z
I like,
like me, you cannot wear it all.
yeah,
Are we no this one? That's where like they won't be confident in what you're wearing, all those step back. Someone
absolutely.
on that day or the day you expect everyone to be just, oh, we're having a concert, and someone is like,
They are not feeling good
so
about themselves. Yeah.
if we're uniform, let everyone like it. Try your
Mm-hmm.
best. I understand that you can have one or two people that won't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
So, but let's try our best to make everyone like it. Let's encourage people. There was a time a service we had in Unilag, and we had to wear kimono jacket. I saw someone tagging me a few days ago, like throwback picture. We had to wear
Mm-hmm.
kimono jacket. I didn't have a kimono jacket I could wear, but I knew I had Ankara in my father's house that I could just quickly use. And there was someone else that didn't have. We had to convince the guys that kimono jackets would be nice, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Jackets would be nice. We had to show them. We had to
Yeah.
like convince them that it was going to
Mm-hmm.
be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And we also had another fashion designer in the choir. So she used her weekend to make the guys kimono jackets. So because a lot of them did not have, they're like, kimono jacket. But after some time, like after the next day, they made it. They loved it. I mean, I said someone still referenced me to the picture of a few days ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, having everyone love what they wear. Everyone wants to be confident in what they wear.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to, I feel like that's the main idea. Even if you're in uniform, let everyone be confident in what they're wearing. If you know that as a chorister, if you know that, oh, they chose blue gown again, and
Mm-hmm.
I know that blue gown I have, I don't really like it. You can talk about it. You can talk about it. I have gown, oh, but I don't like it. You still you can if you have other options that they can give you, right? But if it's on you, since you have the uniform, I don't like what I have. I'll work towards getting another one. Personally, being confident is really like it goes way beyond. It helps you. It helps a lot.
Absolutely.
This
Yeah.
particular one happened, sorry, this particular one happened December last year. I made my dress. I knew the style I wanted to make in my head. I made it Saturday night, Sunday morning that we were going to use the dress. 3 a.m. that morning, I was like, I know I picked this style, but I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm like, no, I have another red gown I'm going to wear. I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
wear this gown. So I stopped sewing and I went to sleep. In the morning, while I was having my bath, I was just hearing because I called everyone that was close to me and told them
Mm-hmm.
at that time, 3 a.m., everybody in the house, I was like, you guys, I'm not, this dress it's not
It's not coming
appearing
out like, yeah.
like I wanted to come out. Like, I just wanted a new red gown. Like, I have one, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Give it.
having my bad that morning, not giving. I was having my bad that morning, and then I was like, the Holy Spirit was just like, I'm with you. At the end of the day, I'm your confidence. It took a quick 5 minutes back to
Mm.
change my whole
Yeah.
like my
Mindset.
whole appearance, my own mindset. I came out of the washroom. I told my roommate, I'm going to finish this dress. I'm going to make it. This is what I'm wearing.
Mm.
So aside, it was more than what am I wearing outside. So even if you are not feeling the uniform you are wearing, sometimes it goes way beyond that.
Mm.
It
Deep.
goes way beyond that. It goes to I knew that day that I didn't wear this dress because I like the outfit. I know that I tried my best in making it well, but if I was still not confident, I'm not going to wear this thing well. The Holy Spirit was who ministered to me. I came out of my roommate was like, didn't you say you're not sewing it? How will you finish the clothes before we go to
Mm-hmm.
church? But I came out, I was like, no, this is what I'm wearing. I'm confident in what I'm wearing. It goes
Mm-hmm.
way beyond. So yeah, sometimes you need the help of the Holy.
Absolutely. The thing you dropped is very deep. People don't understand how because somebody said something that the devil doesn't stop. He doesn't know what the stop sign is. Once you give him an entry point, you know, he just keeps going. That's just goes to say that most people think uniform, what you're wearing, doesn't really matter. How does it add to the ministration? How does it add to the end goal? And we don't know how the enemy can use just your appearance to wreak havoc, not just in your life, but in the life of people who are watching you, who are looking at you. Just one thought, from just one thought to saying, I'm not comfortable in this, to saying, I'm not going to church, to saying, and before you know it, it keeps going and going and going and going and going. So the uniform it might look like a minute thing, but man looks at the appearance. It's
Right.
very important. An appearance, man looks like the outward. God might look at the inward, but man looks at the outward. So if it means having a meeting, like you said, making sure everybody's comfortable in what they're wearing, or it means giving a little room, like if you want to wear any color of shoe, that's good. If you want to wear any color of scarf, or however you want to do your scarf, that's fine. Giving a little room for flexibility for people to express themselves, and what, like most people who are fashion inclined would like to express themselves. And if you say, okay, this is what we're wearing, you go and sew what you like. If it's not like a structured or very high value presentation, you can sew what you like as long as it's modest and decent. Those little flexibilities to allow people express themselves is also key. But there's sometimes when that flexibility has to be constrained, you know, because
Yeah.
of the what you're like a robe. There's not, robe is a robe. Everybody wears the same thing. So there are different nuances and different, situations and circumstances to this. And that's why you have to be led of the spirit as a choir leader, and that's why you have to know that everything you do is important. Anything can be blown up, can blow up to anything. So you do your best, make sure there's flexibility. At the same time, there's discipline, there's structure, and ensure that everybody has expression as long as it doesn't compromise ministry, it doesn't
Right.
compromise the kingdom. And yeah, so thank you. That's very key, very key. Very important to know that even as seemingly insignificant the choir uniform is, it has a way to influence your mind, how you look. And if you're not confident in how you look, and you're not happy with the way you feel about how you present yourself, it affects your ministration. It affects, how you minister, how you pour out yourself when you're ministering. You can if you're looking good, you can take your mind off it and put your mind on making sure that people are blessed. You're not worried about, all that. You
Mhm.
you look, okay. Thank you so much, Yano. That's very insightful, very insightful. So we have come to the end of today's podcast. We really just
Wow.
a lot of things were talked about today, and I just know that there's so much value in this, so much value, so much depth. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you being on here, and the Holy Spirit that ministered to me to reach out to you had for sure. There was I'm glad I listened, and I just want to thank God for how far we've come. So thank you so much for listening to us. This is the Choir Music Podcast, and I'm your favorite choir member, Neka. And we're here to bring you value, here to talk about anything choir. This is your one-stop shop for anything choir community building. We're here for you. If you have questions, please drop it in the comment section below and hit that subscribe button if this in any way resonates with you. Okay? For sure. All right. Till next time, stay blessed, stay in harmony, and keep singing. The Lord bless you. Goodbye. You said you'll take care of me, and I believe